Just like war, it seems my stupidity never changes. What's up, YouTube? This is apparently Proton John as usual. I'm Max, bringing you Let's Play Fallout 3. Now, you may have noticed it's been a while since the last episode. And I think I'll get into why that was in a moment. But first, let's get things started. Last time, there were a few, last time we went and did the Blood Ties quest, but I should probably go and show you how you're actually supposed to do it, because, there was a certain someone, Dan, who was distracting me, and I, basically had, like, a... Where is the thing? Rusty Train Yard. I basically got just too distracted to really be able to show off how you're supposed to do it. That and the fact that I've never actually done Blood Ties the normal way. I always just pass the speech check. So I'm just going to go there real quick to show it off for anybody who wants to figure out how to properly do it. As I do that, I'm going to tell you why this took so long to happen. Hello, Deathclaw. Okay. Where's the door? Is it over here? Yeah, it is. Anyway, so basically here's what happened. So a couple weeks after I recorded, or Dan and I recorded the previous episode of Fallout 3, or the previous couple episodes.
That thing would have killed. Listen, you may as well take.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, we would have
Pay more attention.
Screw you. I was going to record the next episode. I was going to go back to doing things solo. I don't think doing things with a co-commentator is particularly good for this type of game. But, I was going back to record, and I loaded it up. It was a couple weeks after the previous episode. Loaded it up, and I realized I had a lot of save files, all of which, let me actually even check my name here, because all of them, were called, you know, Max or RL Yoshi, and I'm RL Yoshi on here. So, I had and I've played this game, at the start of this Let's Play, I said that I've played it about 12 times. I have now played it over 20 times, let that be known. But, yeah, so I had a lot of save files, all of which had pretty much the same names, and I had no idea which one was the actual Let's Play file. I looked through the levels, and I'm level 7 right now, I believe. I looked at every file the save file where I was level 7. There are a lot of them. Trying to figure out which one I was supposed to start up to play. And I started up a few of them, and I realized there was always something wrong, like I didn't have dog meat, or my weapons didn't match, or I was like in a completely different area, things like that. And so in the end, I had no clue what was going on. I thought that maybe what must have happened is one of two things. Either I somehow forgot to save, though I didn't quite understand how that was possible because of how save paranoid I am. Or second, the game overwrote it automatically with some other save, which it does that in Fallout New Vegas, I think. I know Fallout New Vegas has like a 100 save limit. Fallout 3 does not have that, so I was really confused about that. Eventually, earlier today, in fact, I eventually decided, you know what? No more procrastinating. Okay, well, a few weeks ago I decided I was just going to play back up to the point I was at. And just, you know, follow along with my Let's Play, get everything right. Hello there. And I kept procrastinating that, and today I decided, okay, I'm going to do it. I load up my Let's Play, and I hopped in the game, and I started watching, started following along, and then I noticed, how come my Xbox profile picture in the video is a smiley face? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I used an alternate account for the game so I could get achievements. 5 seconds later, I drop the controller and go, what the fuck? Because I forgot the entire time that I've been using the alternate account. Loaded that up, and yep, that's where my save file was. Stupid me. Anyway, that's why this took so long. Because I did a dumb. But now I'm back. And with a lot of Fallout stuff happening recently, but I will get into that in a moment. For now, let's show off how this is supposed to be done. Notice over here, the family's terminal. Basically, we go in here, and what we're supposed to do is, if we read the 5 laws of the family, or all this stuff, really, then Vance will, I believe, let us see Ian, or it'll open up the option to eventually talk him into letting us see Ian, stuff like that.
Here.
Or, there's also the option of killing everyone, but, you know. Anyway, we're going to read these just, you know, to have them there, so... Alright, remember our laws, the laws of the family. The first law. The first law. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. This is our strength. We do not eat the flesh of those we kill for food. We will only drink of their blood and leave the body intact. The consumption of flesh is filthy and unclean. This action is what causes the humans to treat us like animals. We are not animals. We are the family. The second law. The second law. Bear not the child, welcome only the exile. This is our fate. Because we carry the stain of our past in our bodies, we can never let it pass to our offspring, who would in turn carry out those foul actions, beginning the cycle anew. The family must seek the wasteland for others of its kind in order to maintain itself. That is our fate. So basically, only drink the blood, don't eat the flesh, and don't have kids. Alright, this is sounding good to me so far. Let's go to the third law. Feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. This is our dignity. We only kill the humans when we are hungry, or when we must defend ourselves. We never hunt for sport or pleasure. We do not prey on children, for they are not yet tainted by society's view of us. The family will not tolerate murder. So they only eat when they need to. The fourth law. Seek not the sun's light, embrace only the shadows. This is our refuge. Because we are creatures of the night, we must not set foot in daylight. We move silently across the ground only under the watchful eye of the moon above. At the rising of the sun, we must seek the embrace of the shadows and never again gaze at its brilliance. The family seeks the dark as its refuge. Now the fifth law. Kill not our kindred, slay only the enemy. This is our justice. Above all, no member of the family will ever take the life of another member without the consent of the current leader. Anyone disobeying this action, the most heinous of all our crimes, will be exiled from this place forever. We must not let our own inner demons cause us to fight amongst ourselves. We number only in the few, and we cannot risk extinction. So those are the laws. Now, let's go to feeding grounds. These are perilous times for the family. We must feed, but the wasteland is a dangerous place. The only way to feed without massive loss of life is by getting close to the smaller human settlements. We will therefore use cunning and stealth to achieve our goals. No one is to forcibly enter any of their homes. We must keep our actions civilized. It's the only thing keeping us from being the animals they claim us to be. Regarding the Arafu incident, I do not want an incident like this happening ever again. I was very clear that we are not to represent ourselves in a hostile way. The killing of the town's Brahmin was an act that was both unnecessary and potentially damaging to my work. I am dealing with a very delicate situation in this town, and I will not have it undermined by actions of revenge on humankind. Our time will come, I promise you. Vance. So now we have read the laws of the family, and now we can leave here. So,
cheer him up.
I need to find the exit now. So, you know what? I'll see you guys back in Megaton. See you in a bit.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps
hello,
keep
you. Certainly. Thank you.
Bless you.
So yeah, sometimes people in you know, Megaton or whatever town you're in will sometimes run up and give you random stuff. So, yep. Anyway, we're back in Megaton now. And I guess our next stop would be well, let's head to we should probably continue the Wasteland Survival Guide. That's what it says next to do in my list, so... Also, hello, Lucy. Lucy, how are you doing?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. I delivered the letter to Ian.
Oh, thank you for remembering. With everything that's going on, I almost forgot about it. You have no idea how much this means to me. Thanks so much.
What's the word around
I couldn't
town?
tell you, really.
And I have to go now.
Oh.
And that's all the conversation options you ever get with Lucy. It's over. Yep. Which sucks. I really wish there was a bit more conversation you could have with these characters. It just kind of bothers me a bit. Anyway, Wasteland Survival Guide. Next thing we need to do is probably the repellent stick. Well, let's go talk real quick. We might be able to do a bit of shopping and stuff. Actually, I don't think we'll need to, but anyway, hello.
You know...
Let's talk about the mole rat repellent. I don't want to lie, no. I just haven't found enough mole rats.
What?
Alright, I just want to make sure that I was, had the right thing. So, let's go get some mole rats, everybody. It's, I'm gonna... No. Put away. Okay, I will admit, it's been a while since I actually played this game. Because the last time I actually played it was when I was trying to, was actually in the last episode. I haven't actually played it a whole lot since. So, my controls, I'm just getting used to controls again because I've been playing a lot of shooters like Borderlands 2 and whatnot. So, alright. Wasteland Survival Guide. And we're going to want to get it on 10 mole rats. So now, let's pull out our repellent stick. Actually, wait, what are my hotkeys like? Oh, I don't actually have any hotkeys. That might be something I want to do. I'll put you there. Give me a second, everybody. This hunting rifle there. Assault rifle. Well, actually, this one's much better, so you there. I think it's better. Yeah, it's a whole lot better. And then I want the laser rifle. It's kind of hard to do these ones. So I guess I'll put the laser rifle there. Baseball bat, you can go there. And I think I'm good. Yeah, I'll be good. Alright. It's a good thing I did that, though, to remember that pressing up gets me to use a stim pack. What's my stim pack count at, anyway? Sorry this is taking a while to get through, everybody. I am still trying to get back into this. 67, not bad. Not too good. I could do a lot better, but let's head off somewhere and find some mole rats. That's not what I want to have out. There we go. Alright. I got my repellent stick. I'm gonna beat some mole rats. Beat some animals. Let's do some animal cruelty, everybody. I do not support animal cruelty. But these mole rats are mutated and evil and try to kill me, therefore I beat them with a stick. That's okay, right?
Thirsty, partner.
Screw you. Alright, so there are a lot of places you can find mole rats, but the main location is not one I think we'll be going to. So you can also find them just kind of wandering around here. So I'm gonna find a few mole rats. I can't actually find any mole rats. Just when I was talking about you'd be around here, so is there a mole rat over here? Hello, buddy. And your head explodes. I'll take your meat now. Oh, more mole rat buddy. Well, we've now tested on 3 mole rats, but we're not done, everybody. We want to get all the mole rats. So let's keep looking around here a bit. We might go to that location. You know what? Actually, we will go there. Just show it off after we kill this one. Buddy. And yeah. And now we go. So, I believe we might be able to travel there. Oh, yep. Oh, no, we can't. We can get close, though. I'll start at the way station and make my way over from there. So, yeah. You can get a lot of mole rats in Tepid sewers. In fact, that's technically where you're supposed to go, though you don't really have to, but I'll go there now. I guess I should probably be doing things properly. Even though in this sort of game there is no such thing as... Oh, God! No, I don't want to shoot dog meat. Get away from that. I have my repellent stick out. This is a problem. Hang on. Let me switch weapons, guys. Don't mind me. You know what? You're using laser rifle?
I want this one.
So am I! You. I'm gonna shoot you in the head a few times. Stimpaks. Boom. And hey, buddy. You're very close. How do you miss that? Hi. Like how he kind of just stood there and waited for it. Alright, laser pit. Wait, no, take the laser. Right, A. It's not X anymore. Take all. Take all. Got a private contract again. Take all that. Alright, I think I'm good. Now we can move on. I believe this takes me in the right direction. Let me double check my map real quick. Yep, this will take me to Tepid sewers. I'm gonna heal up a bit first, because that was unexpected. Iguana on a stick, some mole rat meat. I'll take a buff out. Oh, there we go. I was hoping it would take a little bit longer, but there's addiction, everybody. Okay, here's how addiction works basically. When you're on the drug, as usual, you will still have the effects of the drug, but now when you're off it, you will have negative effects. So you have to keep taking the drug to alleviate the side effects, or you have to visit a doctor to be cured, or once you have a house or whatever, you can buy something that allows you to do it yourself. But gonna be honest, what I was originally gonna do was slowly as time goes on, just become more and more casual about taking it to kind of represent real life addiction until the actual addiction happens. Didn't expect it to happen this quick. So that's great. But, whatever. It is always buff out that I end up being addicted to in these games. Alright, so now I think I'm gonna talk about something a bit more. I want to go over something. In previous episodes, I have had a little thing pop up at the bottom of the screen that kind of shows when I get a quest or when I complete it. I'm not going to do that anymore, because it occurred to me at one point that there was really no point to it, because I'm basically just, like, there's really no point. It distinguishes which is, or what is a, major side quest and a minor side quest, and also makes it obvious what's story related and not, but that's pretty obvious already, so I've decided there really is no point to doing that anymore, so I'm not going to. However, I will still be pointing out every quest as I gather it and whatnot. So don't worry, I'm not stopping doing the quests, I'm just not going to have the things popping up anymore. Now, alright. Oh god! I forgot about the landmine bridge. Give me a moment. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so yeah, that bridge, full of landmines. Usually I never end up tripping it. But this time... Where's dog meat? There he is. Okay, I thought that was a person. I was like, what the fuck? Dog meat, you transformed! I'm being messaged on Skype. Yeah, leave me alone right now. Okay. Yeah, you can see there's stuff over there. We gotta get to Tepid sewers, which is down that path. So we're now gonna swim across. Get out of the water. I don't think dog meat can get radiated, thankfully. Hello, Centaur! You don't even care about me, do you? There we go. Empty. Yeah, centaurs pretty much never have anything on them. Is that dog meat? It totally is. Dog meat, you silly. Mirelurk. The face is always hard to hit, but it's pretty much, you know, it's their weak point. That much is pretty obvious. Get that Mirelurk meat. How you doing, dog meat? Gonna need any, Nah, you're good. That's a lot of red. I'm gonna make a run for it. Don't shoot me. I have a wife and children. Actually, I don't, but still don't shoot me. Tepid sewers, get in. Alright. Tepid sewers. We're gonna kill some Mirelurks in here. Because as we discovered, that beaten stick likes to make Mirelurks, mole rat heads explode. So let's... So much Talon combat armor. You know what, I'm gonna repair this with that. And I'll repair these too so I can sell them later. Let's pull out... Repair these hunting rifles. Sorry, I know I keep getting distracted. Repair those. Nothing else to repair. Alright, repellent stick. Mole rat! Now, the reason this is supposed to be the main place is because there's a slight bit of story here. Well, not really story, like, it's not the plot of the game story. But, like, there's stuff going on down here. Kill that mole rat. Also, there's a first aid box here. That is useful. There's also some metal boxes. That one's empty, and that one has... Well, I'll take the scrap metal, but I'll leave the other stuff. Now, we head onward. Down these steps. There's a turret system here. So we should probably hack it so that they don't attack us. Let's look. Let's go searching. One out right. A-R-C-H-I. Well, okay. That was easy. I am the Uber hacker. Deactivate turret system. Actually, reconfigure targeting parameters. And activate it. I think it's not attacking me now. You know, screw it. I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm just gonna deactivate it. Completely safe, and let's move on. Otherwise, we'd have to shoot it and whatnot, but we're good now. First aid box. Get some stuff from that. Toolbox. Nothing needed. Gotta find more mole rats. Come out, mole rats. Wherever you... buff out withdrawal. This mole rat has already been killed. And there's a raider here. Take his stuff. Keep an eye out. Hello, mole rat. Get ready for some fighting. I'm gonna use my blood packs and drink a dirty water, so I'm on the safe side. Hello, mole rats. You're dead. Whoops. Nah, you're good. Now, I could go back to Moira, but first we should look around here a bit more. Let's get some more testing done. Because why not, right? Testing is good. For science. Science is a good excuse to do anything. Including science. And silence. These mole rats are, not killed by us. Oh, we've been here already. I think we're just going backwards by this point. Okay, in case you're wondering, there are raiders down here killing the mole rats. And I want to kill the raiders. Because how dare they kill my mole rats? You're dead. You're already dead. They kind of look like they're sitting. Kind of cute. Not really. The raiders are gonna be right down there, so excuse me. I'll pull out my shotgun. Oh, so there's a landmine right there. Hiya! Being shot at now. Let's get him! Dogmeat, you need to move. Dogmeat, you need to move. Come on, let's go! You're dead, Rock Salt. I'll take a couple stim packs real quick. Rock Salt, you got a combat shotgun, you got a key, some shells. Got a landmine. Another landmine. Let's be careful, Dogmeat. Ooh, yoink. Ammunition box, getting more yoink from that. Reload real quick. Nope, you're dead. Greetings! You didn't need that, right? Alright, got foot lockers in here. Ooh, we can sleep. That's actually a good idea. Let's sleep real quick, get our health back up without needing to use any stim packs or anything. And here's a save that we opened with Rock Salt. See, we got a stealth boy, some pre-war money, a laser pistol, and 9 bottle caps. Really not that worth it too much, but hey, it's something. We got some bobby pins, that's always good, and some darts. There's never a reason not to pick up ammo. Just gonna say that much. What's in the fridge? Food! It's over around here. Nothing in that bunk. Mailboxes, I'm not gonna... I'll look at them. Dart, that's about it. Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright, reload. Don't need to open that. Anything around here? Grab an assault rifle, why not? And I think we're done here. Let's head on out. Now that we've eviscerated all of these raiders, excuse me, sir. We have destroyed them. Oh, there's another box here that I completely overlooked. Oh no, this is just a different area. Alright, I'll take it, man. Let's grab a frag grenade there. And a lunchbox. Okay, yeah, that's just... Oh, that's just another bunker. We just... Let's see what's down this way. There's more mines. Another mole rat. Oh. Okay, I saw both of them at the same time, and I thought it was some hideously mutated human. That's why I just kind of went quiet and just did nothing, because I was really freaked out. I'm like, this is not in the game. Did someone install a mod or something? They can't. This is Xbox version, not PC. I forgot I can't deactivate a mine when I have, my gun is jamming and I'm trying to fix it. Ow. Anyway, let's, we're gonna get out of here now. I still wish you could, like, fast travel out of caves and stuff, because getting out of these is, like, really annoying, and if you're claustrophobic, it's even worse, because the more you get lost, the more, freaked out you start getting. Like, I have slight claustrophobia, and so it really doesn't do well for me, but, I mean, it's not as bad, because at least I've been here multiple times, and I have the brightness all the way up, and things like that. It's not as bad as some things. But anyway, yeah, we can, yeah, we're finding our way out pretty easily. In fact, the door's right up here. Alright, now we can head back to Megaton, where we can turn in this and do the last part of the second chapter here. So, let's hopefully... Yep, we can warp. Or fast travel, rather. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Getting back into the game.
Yes.
We'll probably need to wait around. I'll put my gun away. Don't want to scare anyone. Good day, sir. Oh wait, maybe I should go to the clinic. You know what? I think I will do that. I'll go to the clinic, get cured of my addiction. Just kind of show that this is a thing that can happen. Out of my way. Doc, wake up. Got work for you.
You came in here on your own.
Alright, I think I might be addicted to something.
I thought you had the look about you.
Fuck you.
Sure, I can help you, but it's not free. 50 caps, take it or leave it.
Yes, cure me.
Alright. I got some of this pre-war stuff. Should flush your system right out.
Alright, Church, you get to it. Why do you tap the needle?
All better now, you big baby. Can I get back to work now?
You're asleep! That's not work, you lying liar. I'll take that holotape, though. That'll be useful later. In fact, I might actually do that right now. Let's listen to that holotape. Let's see. Alright.
Hey, Doc. I'm only sharing this with you because you seem like someone we can trust. Have you heard about the synthetic men they make up north in the Commonwealth? Well, the rumors are true. They're called androids. They're men like us, just made out of different parts. I know one of these androids. He's looking for a trustworthy doctor to perform some facial surgery. Can you do it? Do you know someone who can? Also, do you know anyone who's really a whiz with computers?
That's pretty interesting. We'll have to check that out later, but for now... Yep, quest added, the replicated man. We're not going to worry about that yet, though. Let's go up to Moira. I'm assuming she's closed, in which case we'll just wait in front of her store like some crazy stalker, probably get arrested. Except there's no arrest, there's just shot. Yep, let's wait. Until, I believe, 9 AM. Except we're waiting until 10. Because, you know, why not? Alright. Greater side supply. Hello, Moira.
Oh, I can't wait.
I tested the mole rat repellent extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. Oh, what more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
About that. It's like explosive whack-a-mole rat. Can I get it in bullet form for people?
It's horrible. You're horrible. Oh, this thing is horrible. Everything's horrible. Oh.
Everything is horrible.
That much testing. I guess it's beyond correction. Oh, go ahead and keep it. Maybe you can find a nicer use for it, but I doubt it. Oh, but for your trouble, here.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me. Come on, give me some
from
chems.
Working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
All right, the last part of this chapter is about Mirelurks, right?
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them.
It's not that hard to
So I picked up
outsmart
this
basically a
observer
mutated
device to
shelter.
Study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Oh boy. Sneaking into a Mirelurk lair? The pay had better be worth it.
While you're working on that, I'll be following up on a lead I've got for a couple stealth boys. When you're done, they're yours. And who knows, maybe we'll learn something useful from the Mirelurks.
Alright, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there.
Anchorage War
Just
Memorial.
go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Yeah, that's where the problem comes in, everybody. But actually, let's ask her a bit. What do you know about the android from the Commonwealth?
Have you heard the so-called android recording? It sounds like an ordinary man. Here's a spare copy of that old holotape. It's a hoax for sure.
A request for help. Tell me more about this holotape about the android.
I guess they sent those tapes to lots of people. Especially people like me who are interested in technology. Boy, I wish androids were real, though.
This is pretty interesting stuff. Let's check that out real quick. Take a listen.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the Wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
That's pretty interesting stuff. But we don't need to worry about that. You know what we need to worry about? We need to worry about Mirelurks. We need to head to the Anchorage War Memorial and take care of that. We need to not kill any of them, but instead we need to plant an observer in one of their egg hatches. And if we check the map, it is pretty close to Tepid Sewers, so we can just go do that. Tepid Sewers, away! We are no longer addicted to Buffout, which is good. Let's get this Mirelurk quest done. And then, we'll be finished the second chapter of the Wasteland Survival Guide. Which way do we go again? I think I still have the right thing selected, right? Let's just make sure. Yep, alright. Now we gotta make sure we don't kill any Mirelurks. That is the thing here, and that is why this one is probably one of my least favorites. You have to find a hatch thing and get out, and at no point can you kill any Mirelurks. Let me discover the memorial, though. If I recall correctly, I have to go actually down to find the entrance, but I need to get over this rock first. I believe the entrance is over here. Correct me if I'm wrong, game. I'm right. Alright, it is right here. Awesome. Anchorage Memorial Facility. Now, what I'm going to do in here, I'm going to use a stealth boy. I believe I have one. Yep, exactly one. I'm going to crouch and head my way through. Dogmeat is totally visible. This is a problem. This just occurred to me. Don't mind me. He sees me. Wait, no. No, not Dogmeat. The Mirelurk, stupid. And you're dead. Got your meat. Back to hiding. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Let's break open this vending machine. Nuka-Cola. I killed one of the Mirelurks. How did that just now occur to me? Let's try this again. I'm just gonna run through. Dogmeat's a problem. Shit. Okay, Dogmeat. Hi. Dogmeat? Okay. You, good boy, Dogmeat. I'll give him a stim pack. Now, stay here. I just have to hope I exit the way I come in. Alright. Gotta find a hatching thing. Put the thing in and be fine. Run! You don't see me! I don't have the stealth boy activated! This is a problem! Guess I'm not getting locked in. Oh boy. Alright, going to the facility bay. This is where there's gotta be some things. Down there! Let's go. Let's do it. Hey! Hide the observation device inside. Done. Running now. Okay, now I need to get out of here without killing any of you guys. I don't want to kill you, just leave me alone. I don't want to kill you. Don't hurt me. I don't know why I keep talking in an accent. But I do. Oh boy, this is bad. Get past. Come on, gotta get back up to the top, I think. Yeah, I think I was at the very top. I was right here. Does this look about right? No, it's not right. No, 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 no. Probably my best bet, though. I can just walk around and get dog meat that way. Alright, let's lockpick. Done. Alright, gonna get out, and then I'm just gonna warp to Anchorage Memorial, walk inside, grab dog meat, leave, and head back to Megaton. And we're good. Whew. That wasn't so bad. Warp to the Anchorage Memorial. What the fuck? Oh. Sorry, buddy, but I'll take your key and your note and your jet. What's his note say? Billy, I'm sorry I stole it. You deserve to have it back. Remember the old scrapyard north of the Bethesda ruins? Look in the burned-out bus in the northwest corner, near an old red boxcar. Tell Lorraine I still love her, and I'm sorry for everything. I hope somebody finds us before the buzzards tear it to pieces. Your loving brother, John. Do we, Maybe I think I might have gotten that in my, in a different place, because I could have sworn that sounds familiar. Yeah, I guess I got it in a different thing then, because yeah. Alright. At the Anchorage Memorial. Let's head down, get dog meat. You're not dog meat. You're dog meat. Alright, dog meat, coming to get you. There's the door. I'll grab dog meat, then I'll leave, and then it's all good. Hey, dog meat. Come on, boy. Let's get moving. Back to making time. So now that we've finished that part of the Wasteland Survival Guide, we're doing pretty good. So let's head on back to Megaton. We didn't kill any Mirelurks and planted the observation device. We did good today. Return to Moira. Shut up, motorcycle. I'll put my gun away. Don't want to make anyone too uncomfortable. Greetings, sirs. Hoppity, 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 hop. This is a lone wanderer, everybody. He hops along up the ramps like nobody's business. Into the door. Moira!
So, are they intelligent?
Alright, I slipped the observer in with the eggs and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever.
Yep, they never saw
I think
me.
that's a good signal. But what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
They're definitely vicious and highly territorial. They descended from local crabs. They call them Scylla serrata horrendus. They don't seem to fight each other, so no struggle for leadership. And they've got a little bubbling castle and they spend all day circling it. I'll go with the strength option. I'm kind of going in like different directions here with the variety here, and kind of going with whatever I end up getting at the end. I'm not going for anything in particular. So they don't seem to fight each other. So I'll go with this actually. They're definitely vicious and highly territorial.
Oh, that's unpleasant. But I guess it's no surprise. Practically everything out there can eat us. This bottom of the food chain thing really sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Yay. Alright, so 3 stealth boys and a shady hat. Alright, Is that all of the research for the second chapter?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But I bet you're even happier, right? Just one last chapter now, and it's much safer, I promise. Oh, and here's your payment.
Oh, ammo.
2 big boxes full of ammo. Think of it as insurance, in case the next chapter isn't as safe as I predict.
That doesn't sound good. But you know what? Alright. You know what? I'm ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library.
Alright, where's this
We're
leading?
in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
We're gonna start with researching local history. That sounds easy.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City.
Ooh.
It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Well, you know what? Sounds reasonable. I'll research Rivet City's history. We needed to
now
head
I
to Rivet
can't
City
wait
at some
for
point
what you find
anyway,
out
you know,
down
before we got
there.
sidetracked by
Check
the
around to
side
make
quests.
sure you're hearing the real deal.
Alright then. Let's get going. Actually, let's do some shopping real quick. Oh, no. Let's do
Any
some
luck
shopping
finding
real
out
quick. I can't get a straight answer out of these folks.
Try asking around a bit.
Yep. Alright, so, anyway. Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
Let's do a bit of shopping and a bit of selling, everybody. Let's get that done. Alright, this all seems good. Alright, I'm richer, you have nothing, and I unloaded all my
Good
useless
hunting.
stuff. Goodbye. Actually, let's get some repairing done from you.
Hey, don't mind this.
I keep forgetting to do everything. Can you repair my equipment? Repair my combat talent. Actually, what am I thinking? I could just repair that stuff with each other. So, goodbye. Let's go to my items, my apparel. You can repair with that. And then my weapons, you with that. Alright, now I'm doing much better. Bye. So, we've finished up the second chapter of the Wasteland Survival Guide after finally, you know, returning to Fallout 3. So, I think it's going to end this episode off. And we'll see you, hi dog meat, in the next one when we finally head off to Rivet City. I've been Max, and I will see you in the next one.
If I have to die, then die I will. If I have to kill, then fly.